If you want to spot big crypto moves before anyone else, learning how to read trading patterns is one of the fastest ways to level up your trading skills. Most traders ignore them, and that costs them thousands of dollars every day. That is why only smart swing traders are able to catch these moves from the beginning. Let's start simple. One of my favorites is called the head and shoulders pattern. Take a look at the image. In the regular version, a higher peak in the middle with two lower ones on either side. In the inverse version, it's flipped, a deeper peak in the middle with two higher ones beside it. This popular pattern often signals a potential reversal, downward in the regular form, upward in the inverse form. Spotting it early can make the difference between profit and loss. But head and shoulders are just the tip of the iceberg. You should also know these patterns: double top and bottom. Two dips are two peaks at nearly the same level, showing strong support or resistance before a bounce or a drop. Missing this classic double top or bottom can cost you big, because it often marks the turning point before a sharp reversal. Symmetrical triangle breakouts. Price consolidates into a tighter range with lower highs and higher lows, forming a triangle shape. When it finally breaks out, the move is often strong and decisive. Catching it early can lead to big gains. Flags. A sharp price move followed by a small, sloping rectangle that leans against the trend. It's usually just a pause before the trend continues. Pennants. Similar to flags, but instead of a rectangle, price compresses into a small triangle after a strong move. When price breaks out, the trend typically resumes and continues in the same direction. Wedges. Price moves within converging trend lines that slope either upward or downward. Wedges often warn of a possible reversal when the price eventually breaks out of the formation. Channels. Price moving between parallel lines, showing clear support and resistance levels. Personally, I love to trade this on a higher time frame, because most of the time the price stays between these two lines. Cup and handle pattern. A rounded bottom followed by a small consolidation before a breakout. This one is powerful for spotting continuation moves. Tip: always mark your pattern price target on the chart. Knowing your potential exit or profit zone is critical for risk management and confidence. Remember to enter or exit your trade before the target is fully reached, because no pattern ever plays out exactly the same. Take a look at this format. Use this as a guide. It shows how frequently each pattern typically plays out. It is not perfect, but hey, no one said trading crypto was easy. Now, listen carefully. Here is where most traders fail. Make sure that you draw your flags and channels the right way. Flags should be short-term, less than 3 weeks old. Anything older than this is no longer called a flag, it is called a rectangle or a channel. When you draw patterns on your chart, precision and patience are key, because a setup can still shift at the last moment, as this example shows. On my chart, once the noise is removed, it is easier to recognize this as a cup and handle pattern. In this example, trading patterns appear on every time frame, but here is a secret. The bigger the time frame, the bigger and more accurate the move. Here is another very important rule. Only trade the patterns that are clear to see, not the ones you want to see. Forcing a setup is one of the fastest ways to lose money. The best trades are the ones that jump out immediately when there is doubt. Now let us make this more fun. Open one of your charts, look at your favorite altcoin, and try to spot at least one of the patterns I explained earlier. Share your answer, plus my previous chart pattern, in the comments below. I want to see how many of my followers are able to recognize them correctly. The more you practice, the faster your eyes will spot them, almost like second nature over time. Remember, patterns are not perfect, but they give you a serious edge. And the real benefit comes when you combine them with reliable indicators, such as the ones on my screen. If you want to see more elite videos like this, I suggest that you subscribe right now and turn on the notification button so you do not miss anything. Because I share 2 tutorials like these every week. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to follow me on X for daily free crypto news updates.